Bold and Beautiful, 4685, 1013, 2005.
I need to be loved by you, Brooke. I need to be connected to you so much more than we are now.
I care about you, Eric. So much.
Yeah. As a friend.
We're married.
But we're not. I need intimacy. My God, look what this is doing to me. You almost fainted today, and I considered that a betrayal. And I thought, I accuse you of crossing the line with Ridge, and I yell at him to get his hands off my wife. I'm losing control. That's what this is doing to me.
I'm sorry.
But you can't love me. Not the way a wife should love a husband.
I'll try harder.
You shouldn't have to. I want this to work, Brooke. I think you want to make it work too, and not just for Bridget, but for us too.
Yes, I do. I do.
Then you have to find it in your heart. Brooke, you and I are already so much more than just friends to one another. No. You need to be lovers too. You come upstairs when you're ready.
Thank you for coming.
No, thank you, Dante. It gives me a nice opportunity to tell you how much I appreciate and admire your fabric designs. I can't wait to see the new ones.
Oh, thank you. Actually, I wanted to talk to you about Bridget.
Yes, she's in a pretty vulnerable spot in her life right now, isn't she?
Yeah. And I would never take advantage of that.
I know you've been a good friend.
And I know how influential you've been in Bridget's life.
Well, I'm not so sure that's true anymore.
Well, you have been. That's why I need your help. She can't be with Nick. Not ever.
Well, she understands that she can't be with him.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
Has he been coming around?
Yeah. He was here earlier.
Oh, I see.
Listen, Stephanie, you know, when I met Bridget, she had this crisis with Ridge. She felt insecure about her mother, you know? Oh, right now she's going through the same thing all over again.
I know. I know. As soon as Nick became involved with her mother, it just changed everything with Bridget.
Bridget is the one for me. Always has been. But she's vulnerable to Nick right now. She can't be with him. I mean, let's say the family gets together. She's always going to wonder, you know, has he gone off to be with her mother?
I know it. You can't live a life like that waiting for a disaster to happen.
No, I don't want her to go through that. I want a life with Bridget.
Dante, are you really prepared to raise another man's child?
Yes. I came halfway around the world to be with her. I left everything behind, my whole life. And I watched her go through so much pain. And I never once said a word about it. But right now, I'm taking action. That's why I need your support. These came by today. They're Bridget and Nick's divorce papers.
Has she seen them?
Not yet. I know it's going to be the hardest thing she's going to have to do. But we have to make sure that she signs these papers tonight.
Stephanie, what are you doing here?
I know I shouldn't be here. But I had to talk to you. It's Eric. It's driving him crazy, Nick. Being with him, but not. He can't wait anymore. He needs me tonight. Oh, God, Nick. I can't go on like this.
Well, here there's quite some new changes over at Forrester.
Yes, there are. But I'm going to be redistributing the stock eventually. No one's going to be overlooked.
I honestly think I care about that, Stephanie. You're trying to remove my mother and my father from the company. And Ridge?
Honey, we can have this conversation eventually, but not tonight.
I don't see why not. What could possibly be more important? I'm not going to sign my inheritance papers without a lawyer looking at them first.
This has nothing to do with your inheritance.
They're your divorce papers. They came by earlier when you were asleep.
Didn't think they would get here that quickly.
Sign them, honey. And the marriage will be over. I understand Nick's been doing quite a bit of talking this week, saying that he's no longer in love with your mother, that he just wants you and the baby. You believe him?
I don't know.
Do you believe that it's over between them? You've trusted him before and you've seen what's happened. Now, Dante and I are in absolute agreement. Nick is not to be trusted.
I don't want to see you get hurt again.
And now you're so sure that that's exactly what will happen?
Bridget, he's in love with your mother. Just be happy that you found out about this before the baby came.
This is a chance to start a new life. To be your own woman. No more pain, no more deceit. Take it.
Eric, she'll be gone before the first anniversary.
Well, then I'd be a fool to say no to the happiest year of my life.
You were right. I never should have married him. I don't even know how I thought it could work. A marriage. I don't even love him. It's been nothing but hell for both of us. And all it's doing is stripping Eric of his dignity. It's just wrong.
End it.
But she finds out.
You have got to end this, Brooke. You know your daughter. She's a smart girl. She sees right through this whole thing.
I'm never gonna love him. You know that. And so does Eric. It'll always be you. I shouldn't say that. Pretend you didn't hear that. I have to go.
No, wait. Now, we made a decision together. I love Bridget. But the feelings that we have for each other aren't going away. You can't share what we've shared and expect it to just disappear. It's not going to go away. Not ever.
So what do I do? How do I move on with my life? I can't be with Eric or anybody else. I guess we'll still have our memories.
Yeah.
So much has happened right here. I remember that night that I discovered what you were to me.
We denied our feelings for each other all along.
I know.
To protect Bridget.
Yes.
To spare her, to spare Bridget and to spare the child, but it didn't work out. No one was spared. Not Bridget. Not the child.
No. And it was a tragedy that never should have happened. But Nick, out of that came light. Came clarity. And the man that I'm supposed to be with. That's you. That's you. It's not Rich. It's you. It's you, Nick. It's you. Oh, God, it's you. And then, that night that we realized it could never be. Never is a long time, Nick.
Tonight, Brooke. Tonight you're going to see just how much I love you.
Did you two have this planned? That you would both be here when the divorce papers came so you would make sure I signed them?
Dante and I care about you, honey. We only want what's best for you.
Well, thank you, but I'll take care of myself.
We're talking about your mother and Nick.
You deserve more from life. I can give you more.
Sign the papers, honey, and everything will work out all right.
I'll be the judge of that. Thank you, Stephanie.
I know this is difficult for you, but honey, it has to be done.
Do you realize with one stroke of a pen, my child will never know what it's like to live under the same roof with both of its parents as a family?
We can be a family.
That baby deserves to be loved. And you deserve to live your life not under your mother's shadow. You and that baby need to know that you are the most important thing in the world to the man that you're with. You stay married to Nick. You'll find out what real loneliness is. Honey, you're a strong and intelligent woman.
You just think I have a penchant for self-destruction.
Not if you hold fast to the truth, no matter how painful it is. Nick believes what he's saying, but it's not the truth.
Nick loves me.
Let me tell you something. Your mother, your father, and Nick are committed to this lie. They think they're making some grand sacrifice for you. He is in love with your mother. Nick is in love with your mother in a way that I think is just never going to end. I'm only trying to spare you the kind of life that I've had. You know, where you always feel as though you're just
Second best.
Not to me, you are.
Be careful. Be careful. Because no matter what Nick says, your mother is always going to be in his life.
Hello, everyone. Am I interrupting something?
You're not welcome here, Nick. Not anymore.
What's that?
Your divorce papers.
Eric?
here, Brooke. I've been waiting for you.
Eric? Eric?
Champagne? A toast.
There's something I need to tell you.
No. Not before. Not another word. This is my evening for you, and you're not going to say a word to me until I'm finished.
Divorce papers. With you attached to them. I'm sure you're just here for moral support, aren't you, Stephanie?
You have no one to blame, Nick, but yourself.
I'd like to have a word with my wife in private.
No, I think anything you have to say, you can say in front of us.
I can't be alone right now with you, Nick. I don't trust myself.
That's fine. If you need an audience, it's okay with me.
Let's call your father up, have him come over. He's not the only one being deceived. There are a lot of sham marriages going on around here.
That particular marriage is ending tonight. Cat got your tongue?
No, just surprised that you're not parked outside of Brooke's house with your engine all revved up, ready to drive off into the sunset with her.
I'm not over there because this is where I belong and this is where I want to be. Brooke made a mistake with this marriage for all of the right reasons. She never meant to hurt Eric.
Bridget's never going to forgive her mother for the hurt that she's caused her.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that woman's anger towards your mother? Don't let that end what we have.
The only reason you're here is because Brooke cannot accept the idea that she has taken another man away from her daughter. You're his second choice. Honey, you always will be.
That's not true.
Is it true that my mom's ending her marriage?
Yes. But whatever they do will not and does not affect my feelings for you.
Same old tired song.
Maybe you need to step out and get some air. You are my love. You and me. And this child. That's the future.
I really thought it was.
And it still can be. If we want it to be. We can have that. I feel strong. My feet are back under me.
Oh, too bad we can't get her mother's feet back under her. Look, Nick, the truth is Brooke is going to come after you again. She's going to come crying to you, needing a man, and it won't matter in the least to her that the man that she needs is married to her daughter.
Well, it matters to me. I promise you, I will never, ever let you down again.
Sign the papers.
All I can do is talk to you right now, face to face, and give you what's in my heart. The truth. Trust me. You can trust me. I want to be back in your life. I am asking you to let us be a family together.
Don't listen to him. You're setting yourself up for more pain and deceit.
Sign the papers, Bridget.